Separate the art from the artist? I don't think that makes sense in this circumstance because this is the artist doing the art. SteamDB? I'm just not familiar with it. Oh, this is it. Okay, we've got a link to it. Okay, that's fine. Oh my god. Holy shit. Wow. That's brutal. So this is basically who Anita Sarkeesian is. She was an activist that was a game reviewer. She had a group called Feminist Frequency, and because of this group, she was one of the original people that was in the genesis of Gamergate. She was one of the people that was trying to, at the very beginning, push ideology into video games, try to invent things about how all video games are sexist and they need to remove any sort of depiction of women that is sexy. And basically, a lot of the things that I complain about, many of the reasons why they changed were because of people like Anita Sarkeesian. And that's basically what happened. And a lot of what she did is she made a lot of the comparisons and arguments that she made were just awful, by the way. They were like factually incorrect. They didn't make any sense. They were illogical. And ultimately, people just went along with it because, you know, basically agreeing with everything that a feminist said back then was just what you had to do. Lots of people are downplaying her impact on the gaming sphere. Yeah, she made a huge impact on the gaming sphere, and she even spoke at the UN about this. So it's not like this is some random person that came out of nowhere. The historical revisionism with Anita is so fucking wild to see. Y'all pretending like all she ever did was be a quaint Kickstarter with no one cared about. Yeah. Again, like, this is her at the UN. This is Time 100. This is on... I didn't even know about Stephen Colbert. This is new to me. And this is at Google. So I think that really she represents the same type of PR correct, cultural, change and, like, woke garbage that I think a lot of people dislike. I think a lot of people dislike it. And I hate it. I absolutely hate it. So basically what happened is Slay the Spire 2 had Anita Sarkeesian in the credits. Let me go and see if I can show you guys what this means. Yeah, okay. Just so you can just see the image, right? So she's in the credits for Slay the Spire 2. You can see consultant, and she is a consultant. And so a lot of people are very angry about this. And I think that they have every right to be, if you want me to be honest. I do. And here's the reason why, is that fundamentally, these people have come into the gaming sphere and they have infected the gaming sphere with their ideology. And I think XQC was making fun of it. I disagree with him about this. I think that this is one of the only ways that you can express that you don't want these kinds of people in the industry, is that if you can do that whenever you rate the game down, you say the game is bad. And I think Slay the Spire 2 is an amazing game, but why would you take and bring in an activist that is, you know, really known for misrepresenting, damaging, and trying to force change into gaming that was going against very clearly the majority of what gamers wanted? Why would you do that? So Lester Voids that are gaming, yeah, exactly. Cancer of a cancer is still it's bad, no matter how small it is. Exactly. And so I think that it's very good to create as much of an unpleasant and unwelcoming environment for a person like that as possible. And anybody saying that it doesn't matter, it's not a big deal, I want you to keep in mind that those people probably agree with her. So they're not telling you that because they think that. Many of the people that are telling you that so they can make you stop doing it so they can keep doing what they want. That's all it comes down to. How long was the game developed for? Could it be possible she was an early consultant and got dropped later on? Yeah, I don't think it really means a whole lot. But I think also at the same time, it's important to make sure that you express that you don't like having a person like that inside of the development of a product. So that's really it. It's actually insane they remotely showed interest in her. Yeah, like, so what kind of a company would hire somebody with such an extensive track record of being controversial and trying to force an ideology into a video game? And so by the fact of them doing that, you further enable and you normalize a person like that in the community. And I think that it's important to show collectively that we don't want that. And if you, a lot of Chinese negative reviews are recent and mention her, yeah, the Chinese hate woke stuff even more than Americans do. They really hate woke stuff. They make me look woke. That's it. And so have you seen a journalist is brutally attacked by leftists? No, I haven't seen that at all. Do you know how long the game's been in development? Maybe it was from a long time ago. The thing is that that's not the point. It's not the point. The point is that she was involved. No reasonable person should have ever thought that that was a good idea. Never. At all. And I think that really, like, how do we take back like our hobby? How do we take back our community? How do we change the culture? Here's the way that you do it. Imposing a radical, extreme, oftentimes irrational, but totally shutting down anybody that's trying to enable the opposite. You go after it as hard as you possibly can. It doesn't matter whether it's fair, whether it's justified, or anything else. You do it no matter what. And so, yeah, I think it's like kind of with Slay the Spire too. Like, I'm kind of like in the middle about this because, like, yeah, I don't know if she was involved, really how much she was involved. I don't know really, like, you know, like the game didn't really seem like it was woke at all, right? To me, it's just a video game. And on top of that, I think the game's very good. So, like, with this specific circumstance, I think that every negative review is completely justified. It's totally justified. But the difference is that, like, again, like, I don't know if I'd really leave a negative review myself. Does that make sense? It's about getting the point across. Yes, it's about making the point. And the point is that people like her are not welcome inside of the gaming environment. And we as a community will make the environment so unpleasant and unwelcoming for those people that there will be a massive cost for anybody who wants to enable them and bring them into the community against our consent. That's what you do. That's what you do. And I know it might seem extreme. It might seem unfair. Good. Don't do it again. Don't do it. Whether it is necessary evil, doesn't matter. Do it no matter what. That's what I say. And she's the Iran of gaming. Yeah, right. And anyway, they didn't care to be extreme to us either. Yeah, these are the same tactics. Keep in mind, these are the exact same tactics they would use on you. I will never, ever, ever not match force with other people that disagree with me. If they're willing to do it, I'm willing to do that and more. And do you believe that you should leave a negative review? I mean, I don't know. Like I said, like I gave my personal opinion on it, right? And so anyway, yeah, it looks like a lot of people are negative reviewing this, right? They're truly unfortunate circumstances. I mean, overwhelmingly, like most of these reviews are positive, to be fair, right? But like, it looks like should have made the door maker a girl. Okay. Anyway, it is funny. POCQ, the consultants for the game feel why. Yeah, I'll see what the most helpful reviews in the last week are. Most helpful, maybe this week. Yeah, I need to start. Yeah, a lot of people are. Oh, man. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. This is good. I'm glad to see this. I'm proud of you guys. Always freak out. Always melt down. Always overreact. And never leave your opponent any breathing room ever. That's the way it is. That's what I think. That's my opinion. She's the original Mind Virus. That's right. Can't wait for Words of the Fallen 2. Well, there's other games too. I hope they can fix it and do that, right? And that's what I would say. Meanwhile, you actually have good steaming stuff like Stranger in Heaven coming out on Xbox. Why did they need her for a card game? They didn't. And, you know, it's like you're enabling and normalizing a person like that. You don't want to have that happen. Why freak out and massive downvote on generative AI is not bad, but this is both. Both are bad. Well, simple. I think AI is good, and I think she's bad. It's really simple. And also, by the way, those people would have massively downvoted NTE if they could because of the AI stuff. Yeah, it's because I agree with it. Like, duh. Like, what do you mean? It's a principal battle? Yeah, I don't care about any of that. Sounds liberal people? Yeah, and well, I mean, the reason why you do it is because what those liberal people did works. Like, cancel culture, the aggressive, super vicious cancel culture that they created, it's effective. Of course we should use it. We should use it and then do even more than that. So that's what I think. It's my opinion. It's a form of protest. It is. It's a form of protest. Slay the Spire 2 is a great game. I love it. But you shouldn't hire people that are activists and normalize them inside an industry that they've been clearly, you know, like disliked in. I'll read a few comments about this. How do you go further in cancel culture? I don't know. Like, the community's creative. I'll let them do it. 40k downvotes in a week is crazy work. And they're still doing it, but it's now they're weaker than before. Well, yeah. Well, then your job isn't done, is it? Because they're still around. So that's the way I'd see it. And super cancel culture, how do you get bigger tits in games? You just keep asking for it, man. That's it. She's an active antagonist for all gaming industry. Yeah, not just dislike, but detrimental to the industry. Exactly. And that's what I would say. Need to be eradicated. Totally agree. And if the game is good, I totally disagree with it. I completely disagree. If the game is good, that's the only criteria that should be involved. So here's the problem with like what you're saying is that if the game is good, then that's the only thing that should matter. Do you think that the opposite side of people would apply that same reasoning to the AI? Do you think that they would apply that to AI? I have a follow-up to that one, too. And we'll go through this. In a perfect world, no, but I see the point. Do you think that they should... Did they apply that with Black Myth Wukong whenever they gave the game a lower score because of the behavior of the studio that was alleged and also seemingly a mistranslation from Chinese to American or Mandarin or Cantonese? I don't even know which one. Did they do that with the with Black Myth Wukong? Did they do that? Who's they? Game journalists, game reviewers, and their woke enablers. Very simple. ACT is streaming on YouTube. Great, good for him. He's playing Pragmata. I'm surprised he got a PS5. Great, that's awesome. You feel about smaller titties? Look, it depends, right? I mean, like, I didn't follow BLM that much. I try to stay out. Is this like, are you... It's not... That's not what... Okay, I didn't mean that. Okay? That's not BLM, that's a... This is advanced racism. This is really... Okay. Alright, guys. I was about to say, yeah. Okay, anyway, what was I going to say? Is that if I was involved in a video game, let's say that. Let's say I was involved in a video game, and do you think that those people would get together on Twitter and try to do a downvote brigade to try to make a game that I did or I was involved with, like, worse? Do you think they would do that? I think the answer is yes. Yes, it is. Okay, so then they did that with Stellar Blade also. They did that with Black Myth Wukong. They did that with Divinity Original Sin 2 and Baldur's Gate 3, trying to leave negative reviews because of AI. This is a tool that they have invented. Don't ever let them tell you that you can't use it. If you didn't want people to use this tool, you shouldn't have made it. That's it. Yeah, but I think that's stupid. Should not be considered when reviewing a game. Too bad. it's not about reviewing the game. It's about having an environment and an ecosystem that's free from people trying to interject their politics into it. So you have this mindset of like, well, I'm going to abstain from this. I'm not going to involve myself in this. And then somehow it's going to get better. It won't get better. It'll get worse. Because now you've said, whenever you say that I'm not going to play the game, you don't say that, well, I'm just not going to be involved. What you say is that now it's okay if you win. That's it. So if you're not pushing back, they're pushing forward. You have to push back. Yeah, I'm gonna let them run over me. Yeah, I don't think so. How about letting the market for market free ideas support or trash it? I know that's exactly what I'm doing, and it seems like the market of free ideas, the free market of ideas, is not enjoying this. They don't like it at all. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. You have to actively punish actions and choices that are detrimental. Hiring her was a choice and a deliberate one. Exactly. And you may not care about politics, but politics cares about you. I am absolutely in favor of that. And I know people might say that I'm mean. I don't care. Maybe I am. It's still going to happen. So anyway, that's the way I feel about it.